What's going on, my people? Welcome back to another video of MCC. I got here Alex, let these people know what we're gonna do today, bro.
We're gonna do a quick walk around the shop, showing you all the cars that we got. We never really did an introduction of what vehicles we got or the plans we got for the cars, so we're gonna do that today. We're missing the blue truck, as y'all seen in our last video. It's at Paul de la Fuente's shop. He sent me pictures, updates. He already cut off all the tabs in the front. He already built all the control arms. He's getting ready to weld them together. And I've been ordering parts like crazy, man. Ahorita siendo quebrado.
How much money does he have? Jayden broke.
I think we should do another video, pulling up to shop, showing them everything's going on.
We're gonna do another video.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. We're gonna do that already. We're gonna do a video update on the blue truck. By the way, I did post to Instagram today a story. I put three names, the three names that were mentioned on the last video: Blueberry, Blue Waffle, and Blue's Clues, to see which name you're gonna give it. Go like, comment on whichever name you think is better, and we'll see what we end up picking. Let's start with the first car. So right here we got the 2023 Chevy Corvette. This is an LT2 model. Originally we bought LT1 model. We bought it whenever they were first released. It was a resale. It was extremely expensive. Bought it for $20,000 over, and I thought it was ridiculous. I'm not gonna pay $20,000 over an MSRP car when it has basic. It didn't have the heads-up display. It didn't have the cameras in the front. It didn't have anything. So we thought, let's flip it. Made 10 grand on it. Ordered this one. Then we got a call saying it was ready, and this is the car. It's just a basic Corvette. The only thing we did was we blacked out the wheels, we blacked out the top, and that's pretty much all we've done so far. Open up the interior for you. So, red interior, like I said, is completely basic. It's stock. As you do know, the engine is in the back on this car. It's mid-engine, considered mid-engine. I don't really know why. I guess technically speaking, it's in the middle of the car, for those that don't know. But yeah, this is the first car. Our plans for it, as of next week, we will be doing the high-rise wing in black, and then we're probably gonna be doing the ground effects around the car. But we're considering doing a wide body. That's the reason why we haven't bought wheels for this car. We're thinking about doing the wide body and a big lip wheel. We just don't know exactly what route we want to go. There's also a carbon fiber kit that's like 60 grand for this car, which is very affordable for a kit that's all carbon fiber, truly carbon fiber. So we're thinking about that. We're debating. The next car would be the Ram. Y'all seen the Ram all over the place. That's the one that we use to rig that's pretty much a shop rig. It's a tow rig, baby. We haul metal, we haul other cars, we haul my truck, the blue one, and whatever we need to do with it. I mean, that's a workhorse right there.
We'll pull everything with this. You know what I mean?
You need to pull them pants up. That's what you need to pull.
I'm gonna start pulling this nigga to the gym.
Ugly ass. Anyways, this truck was originally, it's the exact same kit. It was orange though. Some of the bars are here at the bottom. The trailing arms are orange. Not all of them. Not everything that's blue now was orange. It was less parts. So we decided to take it apart because we needed bushings. We needed ball joints. We needed pretty much to update the suspension because it was already all old. So we took everything apart. Bought the rear trailing arms. It had different wheels. Some black Hostiles. We needed tires. We found these used and had brand new tires, Toyo tires. So we swapped them. And we still got the other wheels. We don't know if we're gonna want them back because we really like the design, or if we're gonna upgrade, or if we're gonna sell the truck and buy something nicer, something newer. We're still debating on that one. The interior, it was originally gray top. We changed the top. It was leather seats, but we replaced these seats off of Power Wagon. We're looking to do the screen. It does have Joe Audio 12s. Has amp step bars. We did custom tail lights and custom headlights. Has wheel lights, it has rock lights, and it does have an upgraded turbo. It's bulletproof, deleted, all the whole 9 yards on the engine work from this one.
This is your sign right here. Bulletproof.
Orale.
Telling you.
Hello, sicko also. Everything's color matched. So we color matched the mirrors, color matched the valance, the bumpers, and everything's pretty much color matched on this truck.
Shout out to my boy Lining RS, hooked us up with the MCC engrave. You can see that. Nice.
The Lightning front end F-150. This is a Lariat 2001. My dad bought this truck back in 2001. I believe it's back in 2001. It was a few months old. He did a trade with the guy, and we've had this truck in the family ever since. I mean, this is a truck that I remember the most from my childhood. It's always been kind of customized. Yeah, he was actually one of the first people I saw in Fort Worth with spinners back in the day. And he had like neon lights on it and shit. It was pretty dope at the time, but obviously, ya pasó la historia, old ass truck, has 290,000 miles now.
Had TVs in the bag and all kinds
of stuff. Had TVs and shit like that. It was cool, but the whole custom shit's kind of been in our blood since then. Before that, he had like a little lowrider truck. He always had nice cars, so we've always grown around that. When I was a kid, I had some friends, cousins, family friends that used to have like nice trucks, nice wheels, and I always looked up to them. Morro, you know Morro, Jose.
We got plans for it. You'll see along the ride. I'm gonna give little videos once we get there.
You're not gonna tell them what we're gonna do to it, what you plan on doing to it?
Stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you, stay tuned.
So, completely stock interior. It has been redone. So, as you know, all these trucks, they peel, they fade. So we did go back and paint this, the whole dash. We changed the carpet, changed the headliner. The seats were done like 5 years ago, and they were really fucked up. We also have a custom-made box by Voodoo Customs. It's 2 little 8s. They actually hit pretty hard. So hopefully, I'd hate to get rid of this system, but we are gonna have to upgrade this whole truck. It's always a big debate with me and him on what we're gonna do with the cars we share, because it's either he wants to do one thing or I want to do another thing. And if I want blue, he has to say red. That's just the way he fucking goes. So we squab it out sometimes and shit. We don't physically fight, but we verbally fight a lot. As we get used to with these videos, you're probably gonna see us argue a little bit more on camera, but whatever, it is what it is.
All right, this one's a 16 Charger Hellcat. This car, originally we bought it. It had a blowout on the left rear. Quarter panel was destroyed. We brought it back to life. Then we sold the car. And the guy that bought it actually, was it 2 weeks later? 2 weeks later, wrecked it. The whole front end was pretty much pushed to the passenger side. As you can see, it's all straight out now. What we're gonna do now is polish the car, make it look good and everything. The wide body, we got the wide body done. It's a 16, wide body came out, what, 21, 22 and up? So, there you go, it looks like a 21, it looks like a 22, but originally it's a 16.
The car, you might see it all taken apart, which it's been put together several times, like I said. The other day, I was riding down 35 and there was a bumper in the middle of the freeway. I was on my phone, ain't gonna cap. I was probably going like 80 miles per hour, and by the time I saw it, it was just too late. I wasn't gonna try to swerve. So I hit it and it broke a couple of pieces. So we took it off so I can fix those pieces. I have spares in the back, and then we're gonna buff the bumper. And as we were doing that, we noticed that the radiator was leaking. So this morning, we took out the radiator and replaced it with a new one. That way this car is finally, like, I can say is 100% done after we put it back together now. As we were doing that, I always wanted to do the custom headlights with the red eye and then with the Hellcat logo. And we just thought, fuck it, we're gonna have the lights off. Call my boy at Liney's RS, and he came to pick them up, order the lights, and we should have them wrapped up Friday.
Yeah, if you see any of the cars getting worked on, it's because Alex always messing up everything. He's the only one that I know that has touched every car. Fucked it up. He's good at that.
Hello, sick boy.
All right, right here we got a Challenger. This is a 16 Challenger. This one was a theft recovery. So customer found it. We ended up getting it from him. We have a whole video about this one. As we go, we're gonna fix it up, and eventually we'll post a video once it's all done. You see it in the streets. That one, that's a CTSV. This is a 15 CTSV coupe. This is pretty much the same thing. Customer came in, he wrecked it. This car was actually here for like 3 times this year, the beginning of the year. Front left suspension damage. The cradle's actually cracked. It's an aluminum cradle, cracked. On this one, we really don't know what we want to do is put it back together. Just keep it pretty much simple, new wheels, or doing a white body kit. But as you can see right here, suspension's gone. It's locked, can't move it. You have to remove everything.
All right, you guys, that's a wrap. For Te vato, Simoso. All right, you guys, that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for sticking around. We wanted to introduce the fleet. That way, y'all guys are familiar with what we got and what's coming next for the cars. We have some other vehicles that are not as interesting as the ones we showed today, but we do have them. There's another one at home, a 4Runner that I am gonna get into. We're gonna start fixing up a little bit. Enough of that, we gotta continue getting ready for this toy drive coming up Saturday, December the 16th. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and push the notification bell.
Let's go.